The Girl in the Rain. Chapter 1. A Stormy Night. It was a cold and rainy night. The wind was strong. The trees moved from side to side. The streets were empty. Everyone was inside their homes, warm and safe. But one girl was outside. She was walking in the rain. Her clothes were wet. Her hands were cold. She did not have an umbrella. She did not have a coat. She walked slowly. Her face was sad. Her name was Emily. Emily was 18 years old. She had no home. She had no family. She had no friends. She had nowhere to go. Emily sat under a big tree. She looked up at the dark sky. The rain fell on her face. She closed her eyes. Why is my life like this? She thought. Why am I alone? Chapter 2. The Kind Stranger. A car stopped near Emily. A woman stepped out. She had a red umbrella. She wore a warm coat. She looked at Emily with kind eyes. Are you okay? The woman asked. Emily did not answer. She was afraid. She did not know this woman. My name is Sarah, the woman said. You look cold and wet. Come with me. I can give you food and a warm place to stay. Emily looked at Sarah. Could she trust her? She did not know, but she was too tired. She was too hungry. She needed help. Slowly, Emily stood up. She followed Sarah to the car. Chapter 3. A New Home. Sarah took Emily to her house. It was a small but beautiful house. It was warm inside. There was a soft couch, a big table, and pictures on the wall. Sit here, Sarah said. She gave Emily a towel. Emily dried her face and hands. Are you hungry? Sarah asked. Emily nodded. Sarah went to the kitchen. She made soup and bread. The food smelled good. Emily ate slowly. Where are your parents? Sarah asked. Emily looked down. She did not want to talk, but Sarah's voice was soft. She was not angry. She was not scary. My parents died in a car accident, Emily said. I lived with my uncle, but he was not kind. He did not love me. One day he told me to leave. Sarah listened. She did not speak. She let Emily talk. I have been alone for 2 months, Emily said. I sleep on the streets. I have no money. I have no hope. Sarah took Emily's hand. You are not alone now, she said. You can stay here. You can be safe. Chapter 4. A New Beginning. Days passed. Emily lived in Sarah's house. She had food every day. She had a warm bed. She had someone to talk to. Sarah helped Emily find a job. Emily worked at a small cafe. She made coffee and tea. She cleaned tables. She talked to customers. The owner of the cafe, Mr. Brown, was a nice man. He liked Emily's hard work. You are doing great, Emily, Mr. Brown said. Keep working hard and you will have a bright future. Emily smiled. She felt happy. At night, she sat with Sarah. They watched movies. They talked about life. Sarah was like a mother to Emily. Chapter 5. The Past Returns. One evening, Sarah and Emily were walking in the park. The sun was setting. The air was cool. Emily laughed. She felt free. Suddenly, she saw a man. He was standing near a tree. He was looking at her. Emily stopped walking. Her face became white. It was her uncle. He walked towards her. Emily, he said, I have been looking for you. Emily's heart beat fast. She remembered his angry voice. She remembered his cold house. She remembered the pain. Sarah stood next to Emily. Who is he? She asked. Emily took a deep breath. He is my uncle, she said. He told me to leave. Now he says he is looking for me. Sarah looked at the man. Why are you looking for her? She asked. The man looked uncomfortable. I made a mistake, and he said, she is my family. She must come back. Emily felt scared. Did he really want her back? Or did he just want control over her again? Sarah held Emily's hand. Emily is safe now, she said. She has a new life. She is not alone anymore. Emily looked at Sarah. Then she looked at her uncle. She took a deep breath. No, Emily said. I am not going back. Her uncle's face became angry. You are making a mistake, he said. No, Emily said again. My mistake was trusting you before. Now I have a new home. I have a new life. I am happy. Her uncle looked at her for a moment. Then without a word, he turned and walked away. Chapter 6. A Bright Future. Emily felt light. She felt free. She was not afraid anymore. Sarah smiled at her. I am proud of you, she said. Emily smiled back. Thank you for everything, she said. I have a future now, a good future. The rain started to fall again, but this time Emily did not feel cold. She felt warm inside. She knew that she was strong. She knew that she was loved, and she knew that her story was just beginning. The end. That is enough for this time. But make sure you practice enough. Take care of yourself. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel and recommend it to your friends who are learning English. See you soon.